What's up guys, Luke Deutschlander here with another video. If you guys like my videos, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment down below. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the highly debated topic, cryptocurrency. So, before people rant and rave about this, now I know cryptocurrency hasn't always been the kindest to everybody, and I'm not going to go into a long video here saying that it's the best investment you'll ever make, nor do I advise people to consider cryptocurrency an investment. However, this is something that you need to consider. If back in 2011, we all invested $100 into cryptocurrency, into Bitcoin specifically, we'd all be worth several million dollars right now. And even more before it roller coastered down to around the $3,500 range to $4,000 range where it is now. It spiked up to $17,000. So what I want to talk about today is, what should we do right now with cryptocurrency? Because I'm sure a lot of you have noticed that cryptocurrency is starting to rebound. And I want to basically go into a couple different topics here and a couple different coins and what I think you should do with them if you have some extra cash that basically is just sitting around. So first coin we're going to talk about, which I'm sure everybody knows, I'm sure all of you have heard about, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's big, it's been there for a long time. I'm not going to say that it's stable. I was actually just going to use the word stable, but it is stable. It's stable in the sense that it is the biggest coin. It's the most well-known coin, and it's probably going to be around, for quite some time. If I was going to put $10,000 into something, I'd probably put it in Bitcoin, just because of the fact that it's been around so long. I'm not a big cryptocurrency guy. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. But I have dabbled in it a little bit. I have made money off cryptocurrency. And I will say this, that I really truly believe, just at some of the data and just some of the research that I've done recently and some of the other videos I've seen on YouTube, I really think cryptocurrency is going to make a rebound. I'm not sure how big of a rebound, but all I know is, had we have invested $100 back in 2011 into Bitcoin, we'd all be multimillionaires right now. So you got to ask yourself, how much is it worth risking to potentially have that happen again? Do you want to miss out this time? How much do you want to risk to potentially have that happen to you? So my advice on Bitcoin, if you have an extra $1,000 or $5,000, maybe you want to just buy one Bitcoin, I recommend buying one. If the money's just sitting there, why not? Give it a chance. See, a lot of people want to talk about investments, and they think that investments are all safe. But really, the definition of an entrepreneur or an investor is somebody who is not afraid to take risk. There's a rap song that I really like, and the lyrics in the song are called "Scared Money Doesn't Make Any Money." If you work with your money in fear, and you don't ever risk it, and you don't ever invest it, you're never ever going to make more money with your money. All you got to do is risk it safely. I mean, you got to make educated guesses. You can't just be gambling with your money. But if you risk your money in safe ways, or ways that, have a 90% payoff and a 10% risk, you're going to make money with your money. And once you start making money with your money, that's when you start accumulating a lot of currency. So that being said, Bitcoin, number one, I recommend. Me personally, I'm just kind of telling you guys actually what I'm going to be doing. I guess I don't want to recommend anything, just because if Bitcoin crashes, I don't want everybody to hate me for that. But me personally, I'm going to throw some money in Bitcoin. Why not? If it ends up spiking or goes way up, well, it was worth it. If it just kind of sits and hovers, no big deal. It's not much different than kind of a mediocre stock then at that point. The second coin we're going to talk about is Litecoin. The reason I'm going to talk about Litecoin is because I personally made a lot of money off it. Back when the Bitcoin and Litecoin and all those were having a surge, I actually bought into Litecoin around $111, and then shortly after, a few weeks later, it went live on Coinbase and it spiked up to $180, and then actually after that it spiked up to around $300, and I sold out everything that I had and made a decent amount of money from that. So that was pretty awesome. I think Litecoin has potential just because of the fact that it's also a higher balance coin. It's not like a penny stock coin. It's not like a penny stock. I think Litecoin has a good backing, and I think it's going to be around for a little bit. And as far as Litecoin goes, I think if you have an extra $1,000, I really don't think just throwing it in Litecoin, I don't think it's a bad idea. Like I said, I'm not saying any of this is going to pay off, but I have a really, really, really good feeling just from all the stuff that I've researched that I really think it's going to rebound, and I think it's going to rebound in a really, really, really good way. And I think people are going to be pretty happy if they have some kind of money, into cryptocurrency. The only thing that I don't like about Bitcoin right now is the fact that Bitcoin is relatively expensive. You can't get that, supernova factor of investing $100 and then being a millionaire overnight or being a millionaire in the next few years, unless Bitcoin were to spike, very high. Because obviously back in the day in 2011, $100 of Bitcoin got you many, 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 many Bitcoins, where now $100, is only going to get you a fraction of that. And so Bitcoin would have to spike very, very, very high to duplicate that. So it's not going to go supernova. What I like about Litecoin is there's potentially a very large payoff, even for only $1,000 investment, or I guess a gamble, or whatever you want to call it. But $1,000 stake in Litecoin, you're going to get quite a few coins still. And so if Litecoin does go up to $300, $400, $500 or something, or let's just say it rebounds very high, you could actually end up making a decent chunk of change, or depending on how much you put in Litecoin, you could end up being a millionaire. The third coin that we're going to talk about is XRP. I personally had a couple coins of XRP, or I guess more than a couple. A couple thousand, but XRP is basically, in my opinion, a penny stock. Now, what I do like about XRP is the fact that XRP, or Ripple, is a bank design coin, and so I think XRP / Ripple, whatever you want to call it, I really think that it's going to be around for quite some time, just because of the fact that it's backed by the big banks. We all know that big banks make money. They try and say that they don't, but we all know that big banks make money. And so that being said, I really believe that XRP is going to be around for a while. And what I really, really, really love about XRP is the fact that it has the potential to go supernova. So I'm just going to type out here on a calculator. Let's just say XRP or Ripple. Let's say that it goes supernova. And when I talk about supernova, I'm talking about basically a coin or a stock exponentially just increasing in value, just going straight up like a tower. And that's what the definition of supernova is in the stock market. Like when a stock goes supernova, Tim Sykes, he's a big stock trader. He always uses that term, and I followed him for quite a bit. But he always says that when a stock goes supernova, it's just going nuts. It's going crazy. It's doing nothing but going up. And basically right now, what's cool about Ripple is it's only 32 cents a coin. So you figure 32 cents. If you put $5,000 into Ripple, divided by 32, just doing this on a calculator, that's 15,625 coins. So let's just say Ripple goes up to $10. Now that's a big fate, but at the same time, Bitcoin did the same thing. It's very, 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 very possible. $5,000. Okay, let's just say you put 5,000 in, you got 15,000 some coins. We'll just keep it simple here. We'll round down to 15,000. If you put $5,000 in right now and it's 32 cents, you do that, and let's just say that you got 15,000 coins and it goes up to, let's just say, $10. So your $5,000 investment now just became 150,000. Whereas in Bitcoin and Litecoin, there's just not that much potential for it to go supernova. You'd have to invest a lot more money to get the same return. So that's kind of why I'm excited for Ripple. Me personally, I'm also going to be putting some money into Ripple. By the way, this video is not an endorsement video or a pump and dump scheme or anything like that. I don't have, an extremely large YouTube channel. Unless this video goes viral or something, none of these are going to become pump and dump schemes or anything like that. This is just personally what I'm going to be doing. And I think if you have money sitting around, it's not a bad idea. Because, honestly, for me to risk, $1,000 or $5,000 and to become a multimillionaire off of one investment, why not do it? My net worth is slowly going up, I guess you could say. I'm doing pretty decent. I don't talk about it much, but if I could, basically develop, multi-millions of dollars off of one single investment, not even including the other stuff that I have going on, that would be awesome. And so I'm just looking at that kind of risk to reward factor. Like I said, you do got to take risks as an entrepreneur. And I really think that paying attention to these three coins, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and XRP, I really think it's a good idea just because of the fact that the cryptocurrency really does seem to, it seems to be showing an upwarding trend. And all the research and some of the videos I've seen, it's starting to get hyped back up again. I think we're going to see some action, some good positive action, and yeah, we're going to see some returns. So that being said, I am going to drop some money in XRP for sure within this week. And if I do end up seeing a very large return on it in the future, there's definitely going to be a video. I will share my live profits, etc., what I make from it, and it should be kind of interesting. So there's a lot of other coins out there too that I'm not mentioning. There's ETH, there's Bitcoin Cash, there's ZRP, and there's tons of coins out there, but these are some of the three popular ones that, kind of stick out to me. And personally, like I said, I've made some money with them. If you guys are looking for a trading platform, the one that I like to use personally, just because of the fact that it's the simplest, and it also doesn't seem to have a lot of the errors or integration errors like the other apps or other websites, but Coinbase. I think Coinbase is probably the best and most simplest app out there for trading cryptocurrency. It's really well done. It's almost like a mobile banking app. They got it down to a science. I mean, it's down to the T. It's pretty good. So that being said, I hope this makes some of you think out there a little bit about cryptocurrency. Like I said, I know when it went from way up and then Titanic down, I know a lot of people lost interest in cryptocurrency because everybody thought it was done, but it's starting to rebound. And, you know, this is what happens. It could be the next line of millionaires. There's a lot of cryptocurrency millionaires out there. And if you got a little extra change sitting out, it's not a bad idea to just throw some money in there. So, anyhow, hope this helps some people. Hope it gave you some ideas. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.